Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 12th, 2023. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. So we have courage. Over the whole reading and hidden motivations and letting go. It looks like it's very difficult, like you have to be brave. Your energy has to be as such, like be brave enough to, you may not feel confident in letting go of something. You may not feel like, you may be questioning, is this the right thing to do? Like, should I let go? Should I make peace with that? Letting go of something. You may not trust how you really look at things. Like when you look back at everything, you may be like, I don't know if I'm remembering things correctly. Was it always overwhelming? Was it always this hard? Was it always like this? Was I always kind of disappointed in the same energy that I'm disappointed in now? Right? So the courage energy is more so being brave about something, and this may be taking on a path that you never taken before. Like, you know what I mean? This is last resort, kind of thing. That's what courage basically is most of the time, right? Because if you had a better route, you would have gone that way. Right? If you have to have courage to go down in that spot right there where nobody else is gone, you wearing all this armor with the sword, that means you've never been there. You don't know. You've just heard stuff about it, basically. But it looks like you have to have courage to go down this path, right? And it also, to me, looks very much so like you are concerned about what's up ahead. You're just really concerned. This is like, I don't know if I'm remembering things correctly, because if I am remembering things correctly, then I have to let this energy go, or let this person go, or let this feeling go, or the thoughts of it. And a lot of the feeling is that you may not have wanted it to be this way. You may want closure. You may want a lot of closure. It may be weighing heavily on you that there is no closure in a situation. Now, the hidden motivations, you have Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups in the world. This is about people or a person that you've known for a while, right? And if you're not dealing with, of course, we're all dealing with people. But this is about the way you're remembering situations that you may be contemplating walking away from, because of how heavy it is, how much of a burden it is, that there is no closure to the situation, or that it's not even getting better. A lot of times with the world is about graduation, completion, getting ahead. And things aren't getting better, right? Things aren't getting better. If anything, it's getting worse or heavier. And all that's required is maybe dropping some of this. Should I drop it? Because I don't know if it's as bad as I really feel and think that it is. And chances are it really truly is. Because it looks like you just want closure. What you're letting go of is the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. Wanting it in the first place. Waiting for it in the first place. Because that's the only thing that's really missing that is going to give you a peace of mind. There's an energy of spirit saying you're just going to have to be brave enough to say maybe you won't get that closure. Some people will never take accountability, and that's something too, the energy. Some people will never do so. Sometimes you'll never get that apology, or sometimes people will never make it right. There will never be amends, And so, I'm not saying that is not the case, but Spirit is saying that it's important. I'm not saying that won't happen. I want to just reiterate that, but more so of the energy of Spirit saying that you got to kind of like, they want you to just face that maybe that won't happen for you. Let that sink in, so that you could get what you want out of the situation. It's like you're going to get what you want, because they have wish fulfillment energy in these cups. But they're speaking of like, this is what is weighing you down. That something is not getting better. They want you to let it go. Playing it safe with the Star and Three of Wands. And this tells me that playing it safe would mean that you're really just you want to heal. You're more so focused on healing. You're not focused on, it's like you're waiting for something to come in. Cancer, you're waiting for someone to do right, period. You're waiting. This is waiting. You're playing it safe and saying, I'm not going to be the one to say anything. That I'm waiting. Because there's a side of you. You're playing it safe because what you really want to say will bring down the house with this card, okay? Yeah. They're saying you're trying to be peace, love, and light. You're being calm. You're waiting calmly, patiently. I don't think you're being patient because the wands say no, but I think you're waiting calmly here because that's the safest thing to do. Because the thing is like you're not sure if you're remembering things properly. It's like, is it really what I really feel it is, or what? Because I don't want to let go. I don't want to walk away if I'm misremembering things, you know. All of us do that. That's why the past is the dimmest light. The future is darkness because you just don't know. But the present day is the lightest place in your life. But the past is very dim. It's like candlelight. That's why memories are so fuzzy. You know, you look back, you're like, I remember this and that. And they're like, are you sure? Because they were wearing a yellow shirt. And you're just like, I remember red. It's very difficult. So you may be saying that to yourself, like, I'm not sure if I'm remembering all of this correctly, but I definitely remember feeling sad about things and very, very, like it's either embarrassing the way that it's going down or something here. And so there's like, you remember it that way, but you're like, I don't remember all the details. Like, what are all those wands? What was all that burden? I don't remember all the way fully, you know, maybe I missed something. But a consciousness of lack here tells me with the Ten of Wands and the Lovers is that there is a conflict. What you lack, you don't want to hold this burden any longer. It's like the way that you're thinking about it is like you may be questioning everything about like why you want to let something go. Is it some sort of argument or debate or conflict or something that you want to let go of? But you may be saying, I may lack the ability to understand what decision to make because maybe I'm not remembering everything correctly, right? That's the feel of someone who's being gaslit a little bit. Am I remembering everything correctly? Maybe I should have recorded it. Anytime you think of that kind of thing, when you're dealing with a person, gaslit. So anyhow, you're aware that the decision that you want to make feels heavy. It feels like what you want to do is heavy. You may feel like you're not sure. You just don't. It looks like you're not sure what to do. Spirit wants you to follow your heart always, but they're asking you to let go of the situation, maybe even let go of the people involved or the person involved. Walk away from them. It doesn't mean forever, but for now, walk away from them. Because if there's not going to be any closure, they're speaking of like for your own peace of mind, you're going to have to walk away. And it doesn't, like I said, doesn't mean forever. This doesn't scream out forever. It screams out you're going to get what you want more in that when you let it go. Which hopefully makes sense. And like I said, this doesn't have to be like romantic. It very well could be. This could be a friend or a relatives. This even could be like a goal. Because it anything here. So if you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Capricorn here. We also have Gemini. If you're not dealing with these signs could be in your chart. So you could be Gemini, Cancer, cusp. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.